Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Diffindo, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit, unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humoring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes. Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a
daring do
for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Aloha Mora. Aloha Mora.
Well done! You're in! Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between aconite and asphodel.
Yes, well, it's still early. Perhaps they'll improve.
Revelio.
I wouldn't be a prefect if I didn't enforce the rules. What trickery are you up to?
The puzzle. Descend. Revelio. This must be the prefect's bathroom.
They're saying that Ranrock's loyalists are preparing for a rebellion.
Brutes, always mucking about, stirring up trouble.
Perhaps Ranrock and his lot wouldn't be so combative if the Ministry would allow them to have wands.
One of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his hat. Or helm, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. My marks in Professor Hecat's class are superb.
I don't think that's what that class is for.
She's right. Why don't you leave goblins alone?
Incendio. This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
Huh. I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Oh no. I failed.
Best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
Huh. I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
She said Hufflepuffs are disgusting. This was the only layer of security. I'm out.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
I'll see what I can do, but I'm fairly busy. I can't promise anything.
Understood. But I hope you will find the time. In case it matters, I do have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
You mentioned offering something in exchange for my assistance?
I did. Once you've brought me enough moons, I'll show you even more powerful forms of Alohomora. Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty towers.
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out.
Understood.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Alright, Scooby-Doo, calm down.
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Sirona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day?
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
I was surprised that you seemed friendly with a goblin.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're...
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him, about Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
Thank you, Sirona.
If you find Lodgok, please... I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
Mine now, demiguise.
Welcome to the Hog's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
Hello, Lodgok.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to.
Let's say I did know.
Sirona trusts me, and she thought our interests may...
Very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it... in a tomb accessible only by wizards. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the...
Very well. I'll retrieve the relic if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. Gather whatever supplies you may need.
It's a trap, but I know it is, so I'll just kill all the goblins there. What are you gonna do if I kill all of you?
Stop that at once.
You don't even understand how scary I would be if I had access to my dash. Because as soon as he said that, I turned around and I did the command so that I would have dashed right in front of him. So I was gonna say, what? That's how fucking terrifying that is. Just to teleport. Yo. Just.
Hello.
Like that. You mean? You know how scary that is? It's like, alright, look, watch this. I'm walking away. So what? Walking away. But
Tips in the hat, please.
try getting a dime from me, bro. But yeah, like just teleport right in front of you.
I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
Golden.
What precisely is the relic going to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtgott. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today. And there it is. The witch's tomb.
Dreadful looking place, isn't it?
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
What about this helmet makes it so special?
The helmet of Urtgott is an ancient and storied relic, forged during a time of unity among the goblin clans. It inspired greatness, that is, until it was no longer ours. A symbol of what has been lost, of all that wizard reclaiming it would mean a great deal to Goblin Cup.
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck. I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return. Please, be careful.
It's sealed. Moths. Curious. Revelio. Accio. Glacier. Arrest them. Depulso. Descendo. Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Depulso. Depulso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Glacius. Accio. Arrest the Depulso. Depulso.
What is it that I'm not seeing? I'm like, I don't see it. If y'all see it, I don't see it. And y'all see it. I might be a little, you know.
Arrest them. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Incense. Depulso. Accio. Lumos. Merlin's beard. This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. I have a feeling I'm not alone here. Incendio! Depulso! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Luma, Glacius! Accio! Accio! Gah! These inferi are horrible! Confringo! Depulso! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Lumos. If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated. Lumos. Accio. This has a moth imprinted on it. Same as the door. Lumos. Lumos. What's that hanging there? Looks precarious. Down I go. No other way. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Oh! Revelio. Lumos. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso. Depulso. Glacius. Lumos. Accio. Confringo. Arresto momentum.
Repulsor, Descendo. Accio. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Repulsor. Repulsor. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Lumos. Lumos. Expelliarmus. Lumos. Confringo. Glacius. Descendo. Incendio. Repulsor. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Confringo. Glacius. Arresto momentum. Depulso. Descendo. Accio. Glacius. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Depulso. Lumos. Depulso. Descendo. Confringo. Incendio. Accio. Glacius. Lumos. Confringo. Depulso. Descendo. Depulso.
Descendo! Arrest them. Lumos. Protego. Confringo. Lumos. Glaciers. Confringo. Depulso. Descendo. Confringo. Confringo. Incendio. Depulso. Descendo. Depulso. Confringo. Lumos. Glaciers. Confringo. Confringo. Accio. Lumos. Glaciers. Depulso. Repulso! Look, this looks even more complex. Repulso. Lumos. Repulso. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. The witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus. The dead Ashwinder. Your compatriots must have made off with the helmet. Better show this to Lodgok. I know there's a mechanism to open this door. Lodgok, the sarcophagus.
Damn! They got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock. To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
There they are. The Ashwinders.
Ha! You're easier to spot than an Expulso! Knew you were still hanging about.
Repulso! Levioso! Incendio!
Is that the best you can do?
Incendio! Arrest me! Glacius!
That's just the beginning. Aha! Back for more.
Accio! Glacius!
Little soft would have stayed at school. No more happy days for you.
You will not survive this fight! Potato! Expulso!
Levioso!
Yeah! Yeah!
Expelliarmus!
Ha! As if you could elude! Incendio!